Hey, welcome to the what?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's get into the first topic of the day, man. UFC 268, did it deliver, man? In my opinion, man, I feel like it did deliver. It gave me everything I wanted. Plus, it gave me everything I wanted in 3 out of the 5 fights. Two of them, I one was boring. The other one, I didn't know who the hell they were, who each individual was, man. So, I mean, I felt like it delivered. How do you feel about these fights, man? And go over a little bit for us, man. Some of the fights we're not gonna talk about a little later, man. Go over a little bit for us.
So let me just put it like this. UFC 268 delivered with every single fight on the main card. And you could say this about every fight, like, man, this have been a great fight if it was on a different card. Completely overshadowed by
Yeah.
the curtain jerker. So it's hard to say. Because you've got okay, we're gonna talk about this fight later on where they was throwing hands. But immediately after that fight was
Oh,
over,
damn.
I'm calling everybody. I mean, I'm calling everybody like they were doing whenever Forrest Griffin versus Stephen Bonner. People's like, is you watching this? I'm calling everybody. Same thing, right? Fight's over. Fight is over. We move on over to Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantillo, which was a great fight. But after that, I went, well, I'm watching a great fight like this.
It's not as good as the first one. It shouldn't have been that one should have been the first fight, and then the Gaethje versus Chandler should have been second. But since it was the same trainer,
Right.
we had to get that one first because he couldn't do back to back to back fights without having somewhere in between to coach up some of his other fighters that were fighting on the main card.
Right.
So that's where I think that really got us. They really positioned the fights correctly, but since it was three of the same fights with the same trainer, that's where it just like hurt us a little bit.
Sorry, I'm sorry you training so many killers. That's on you. But listen,
Exactly.
when you get to it though, and you got this fight right here was a great fight, and it looked boring compared to the fight before. Shane Burgos got the W in that one. Next up, you got Sir Franklin. I don't call him Frankie no more. You know Frankie when he was little. He's Sir Franklin now. You got you got Frankie. I don't even want to hit this button, man. I don't know why they did it.
Man, hit the button, man. Hit
Why
the
did
button,
they
man.
do my man like
Hit the
this?
button, man.
Oh,
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, the fight was to me personally, the fight was boring all the way up to this point right here. When he hit him with this right here, I scooted up in my seat, baby. I scooted up in my seat because I was like, he can't come back from
it's like,
this.
wait a minute,
He
what is
can't
that?
come back from this.
And then he
No,
going
no, no.
and then he gonna call me because this is what we do when we want to fight. We just call each other, and then he gonna call me talking about, "Hey man, you see how they stopped this fight? Another fight on this card could have been stopped the same way. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it. We'll
We'll
talk
talk
about it
about it. We'll talk about it.
later
Hey
on."
man, but look though, something about this picture, man. He reminds me of somebody, man. Who I can't put my finger on it, man.
When he
Who does he remind me of?
when he, when he hit him in the face, it got a little dark winged duck. Let's get serious, man. I'm so mad at the photographer for doing my man like this.
Yo,
It's
oh
so
man,
like how first off, how fast are the pictures that you're taking that you can catch these?
yeah,
Or how lucky that man need to go buy a lottery ticket because
yeah.
look at Sir Franklin's face.
That's a high tech camera right there, man. That's a
Oh
high
boy.
tech camera right there.
Ooh. Man, he his whole foot made him ducktail. Ooh.
Ooh.
This is so bad. Uh uh
Oh man.
Marlon Chito Vera won that fight via that. And
Oh man.
and
So let's
then
get into
moving
to the
past
to the other
that, the
fight.
next fight to talk about is this fight right here,
Oh, Rose.
which Thug Rose,
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Hey,
The best.
if she don't make a
On the
Roy
best T-shirt.
Jones Jr. rap song called "I'm the Best." Well, she did "I'm the Best." I'm the best. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but you know, if she don't make a rap song called "I'm the Best," she let us all down. She let us all down. Rose Namajunas goes out there, gets the W. In can I curse? Do I still get a cuss word?
I mean, I cuss all the time, but yeah,
In the bullshittiest decision I ever seen in my life.
it was
It's
bullshitty.
gonna go down in
Is that a
history.
word?
Okay, cool. So it doesn't count as a cuss word if it's not a word.
Bullshittiest.
The bullshittiest decision I've ever seen in my life. It's gonna happen like this. It happens like this every
Yeah,
single time. Where
yeah,
the right person won, so therefore we're gonna forgive all the cards. But you have got to be shitting me when you say one of the judges scores a fight 48-47 Rose. And then no, I'm sorry, 49-46 to Rose.
yeah.
And
I saw 49-46.
another judge scores the fight 48-47 for Zhang.
I didn't see that.
But no, but what I'm saying is that's two vastly different fights.
It is.
There's
It
no
is.
there's no close fight to where it's like that far off. Now, if they
No.
told me 48-47 Rose, 48-47 James, 48-47 Rose, you
47.
got a winner.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But you got somebody that gave him 4 rounds to 1, and someone was like, well, 2 of those rounds, I don't even think she won. 2 of them? No. No. And it's going to go down just like this every single time to where the wrong judge is scoring a fight probably, but the right person won, so we're just going to forget it. But then we're going to be all up in arms when somebody gets robbed, though.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Thug Rose brought it. And she did it. She did it again. She did it
smart.
again. It was not a fluke. So you remember, so we thought Young Jacek was going to do it. And what was it, the rematch? It's a rematch because the first round, no. Which one was it? Well, she knocked her out. I don't know which one it was that she knocked her out, but the other fight where it went to distance and you got to the 5th round and you was like, oh, Young Jacek, she's about to like step on the gas pedal and like, yeah, all right, cool. And then Rose comes out there and bites down on her mouthpiece and we like, whoa, we didn't see that coming. She come out in the 5th on this one too. Boom. Gone. I'm like, okay.
Took her down, man.
I'm like,
took her down.
Thug Rose, go get it.
Yeah. Rose said, I need this 5th round to win this fight. And she went out there and got it. She took Zhang down and she didn't let her get back up. Did some ground and pound, did enough work, had enough action on the ground to take that 5th round unanimously to the point where it's like you had to give her the fight. Unless you were one of those other judges that gave
I was just about to say that.
two
I was just
rounds.
Now imagine this. Imagine this though. Imagine this. Are you ready? We're living in a different world. We're in what is it? Meta? Is that what that what Mark Zuckerberg came out with? We in Meta right now, multi-universe. She goes out there and she presses the gas pedal and she sits down on it and she does all of that. And she still loses on 2 judges' scorecards. Split decision, she lost. Weili Zhang's the new champ. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
It's not.
It's not possible at all.
Let's get to the next one.